Testing, testing, testing. Is it working? Psst, psst. Hey, hey, you. Can y'all hear me or no? Psst. Anyways, what's up? It's your girl Tori, not with the Y, but with an I. The way you look at me when you in it got me reminiscing on all the stroking up positions. I don't know why y'all like when I do this. You guys, I really need to know if you guys can hear me because I bought this little microphone speaker and I just need to know if y'all can hear girl. I need to know what's that. I'm back with another video, you guys. It's totally the weekday. It's the weekday. That means it's Tuesday right now as we speak. And guess who wants to be in bed? Me. But guess what? Consistency is important. I said I'll be consistent. That's what I'm doing. Yep, that's what I'm doing. So, in today's video, we're going to talk about transformation. Tori talks about transformation, okay? If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Show your girl some love. Show girl some love. Share my stuff. I hope you guys been enjoying my videos and really like watching them because like it's really the videos are meant to touch somebody who's been through what I've been, my story, you know? So I hope you guys are like enjoying it. Like the camera's this way. I'm trying to put my eyes right there, but it's like I'm looking here. Anywho. But yeah, I hope you I hope you guys are enjoying it. And yeah, let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. Anyways, we gonna it's gonna get deep. I ain't even gonna cap. It's gonna get deep and hey, you just gonna get to it. So you guys, every day I feel myself changing, you know, and it doesn't happen overnight. It definitely doesn't happen overnight, but I know for a fact that I don't have the same desires like how I used to. You know what I'm saying? Like I know for a fact, yes, that I'm going to be the best version of myself that I was 2, 3 years ago. And I mean the best. Like, and I'm happy about it. I'm glad about it. Like, I'm so glad about it. Literally, pat on the back, but mostly, first and foremost, thank you, Jesus. Because if it wasn't for Him, I seriously don't know if I would be here. Not even joking. It's just the fact that like I kept my life in God's hands. Sometimes you end up in different situations, environments, and it changes you like the way you speak, the way you move, the way you think, and it just makes you into a completely different person and it makes you develop the strength you just never knew you had, you know? So, this is my story. I'm going to tell my story and I really hope it gets out there to somebody, you know what I'm saying? I get into this story. I do want to say people have been asking yeah, like people have been asking me like where I've been the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, y'all, because I wasn't here. Tell you that much. I wasn't here now. I wasn't here. Oh my god! But we're gonna get into that. For the ones that's been watching me like for years, like they've noticed a change. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, "Hey, bro, what's up? What's up?" So I'm just gonna get straight to it and just tell y'all where I was, where I've been, where I am now. Definitely where I am now. I say in 2022, 2021, 2022. I'm gonna start there. So this was actually when I had just got out of like my first real relationship, and I was like curious. I was very, very curious. Yeah, I went and I downloaded this app, and I met someone off this app. You know how when you meet somebody and you know y'all start talking, y'all chit chatting, y'all feeling each other like that little play love stage or whatever you call it. It was like that, you know. I met this person and we was popping it off for a minute, like what, 3 months. We finally decided to meet up. So like I was really, really feeling this person and like I was just curious. So yeah, I met this person offline. We were talking for like maybe a month or so. We planned the date. We went on a date. After that, we went with it and we was up since then. I say like a good 3 months passed and this person really like I was already catching feelings for this person, right? And so 3 months later, she just put it out there, she started to, slightly give me at the time, like I don't want to call it like red flags because I wasn't looking at it as a red flag, but it was a red flag though. But she was just telling me like certain stuff. I don't know nothing about it, never went through it. So, she wasn't being specific. So I went along with it because, I'm trying to really like see what's up. Like, what is this adventure about? So as months go on, everything is starting like be really, really, but you know how you start talking to someone and everything is just going like peaches and cream at this point, rainbows and cake, don't know. But it was like that. Couple of months passed and it's going good. It's going good. But as like we're spending more and more and more and more time together, she started telling me some things about like her past history or whatever. I'm not really putting two and two together. It was more so like a, yeah, man, I used to do this, but I'm glad like I'm glad I'm healed from that. I'm glad I got through that, da da da. And you know me, I'm trying to, I'm a lover girl, y'all. That's just, if you know what that is, that's just what that is. And so I was like, okay, I'm glad you got through it. That's you. That's your testimony. That's your testimony. And I was happy to hear it. But like, as time passed, like she just kept talking about it, kept talking about it, kept talking about it. I would say like a good 2 years that we were together. One day, this is where it happened. This is where it all started. One day, she hit me up. She said, "Hey, I really need to talk to you about something." From the past story that she was telling me, I kind of like I didn't want to hear that this was what she was going to talk to me about cuz I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I did know that shoot, I've been with her for this long, so shoot, whatever she got to tell me, it's like a ride or die type of thing. She was like, I need you to pull up because it's an in-person conversation. I need to see like where your head is. I need your full attention. I said, all right. I pulls up at her house. She's taking like forever to really like spill it out. All I know is I'm in the kitchen. I'm trying to cook up something, trying to cook up something. You know I can cook. You know I can cook. I'm trying to cook. She says, are you listening? I said, yeah, I'm listening. I'm waiting on you to tell me what's up. I ain't hear nothing. So with me not hearing anything, I goes in there and when I walk in the living room, I hear something. I stopped and I said, I know that ain't what I think it is. I just know that ain't what I think it is. So I peeks in there and I said, no, 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 no. She was like, dang, bro. Dang, I didn't want you to see that. I didn't want you to see that. And me being young at the time, because I had never seen anything like that in my life. So I was just like, it's like, okay, I'm seeing it. Like, is this what you wanted to talk to me about? And she was like, well, how do you feel about that? And I was like, I don't know how to feel. I said, I want you to get help, but I don't know how to feel. And she asked me a question. By doing that specifically, she just wanted to be accepted. And she asked me a question. She said, if you had to save my life, ever help me, would you? And I said, yeah. I mean, if you need help, yeah, I'm gonna make sure you get the help that you need. But with my response, she wasn't happy with that, and I was confused as to why. I'm like, why are you not happy with that answer? Like, if you need help, let's get you help. She was like, I hate that you said that because you don't really know that you could get me in trouble. I thought about it. And that's when I made the actual decision to stick beside her, like, no matter what. Me sticking beside her changed my whole entire life. Me sticking beside her changed my whole entire life. 2 to 3 years, you guys. I'm not gonna be specific. I'm not gonna go in detail. I'm not gonna say who it is. No, no, because some of you know and some of you don't. That was probably when I say the worst thing I could have ever, like the worst decision I could have ever made. But at the, at the same time, I'm glad I made it. But at the same time, I'm glad like that I was wise and I was smart because had I not been that, I kid you not, don't know if I would have been alive today because being in love with somebody, y'all, will have you do some crazy things. And I know it's a lot of people. I told this story and they say, man, I just could never do that. Like, you better than me. Y'all, I don't even know how to respond on that. But it's like, I'm glad I went through it. I'm glad I went through it because hadn't I gone through it, I wouldn't have been this person who I am today. Okay, you guys, my microphone died. Me saying yes, that put me in stuff that I had no business in. Who would have thought? They like never say never. You know how you just get that feeling where you just know you're not supposed to be, like your spirit is warning you, like God is telling you, like, bro, you're not supposed to be there. That's how that was. I just didn't know that it would take my life for a whole 360. That's all I'm saying. And by me saying yes to specifically what she asked me, literally, I can't really do nothing but just praise God, y'all. I'm really having the courage to speak about this. It's not, hear me out when I say this. I promise you, I'm not being rude in no way. No way at all. I tell people all the time, I'm just letting y'all know, like, if I cry, bro, it's really because God had his hands on me. Like, I'm not saying he didn't have his hands on her because he did, but the direction that she was going, she was already, she was already, she was already there. Me, on the other hand, I felt like God, like he let me see what was going on in those type of environments and the type of people that I was around. He let me see that, y'all. I could have been touched or anything. He let me see that because what I was seeing, it was more so of, are you sure? Like, are you sure? I got people on the streets asking me, what you doing here? Why you here? What's up? I'm here because of her, you know? And they looking at me like, it was like, you don't even belong here, bro. I got sober-minded people telling me, that still in their right mind, telling me, you need to go home. You need to go home. It's me responding back to them saying, I can't leave her. I can't leave her. Me not knowing that I'm responding back saying I can't leave her is putting me in a much worse situation. Like, at this point, it's life or death. So the more I kept saying no, 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 I'm not leaving her, the more my life started to become in danger. Like, it was getting detrimental. And I was like, oh, hell no. No, 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 no. It was starting to get to places to where, points in my life where they were letting me know, like, listen, this is what's about to go down. So I'm letting you know right now. I'm giving you a choice. I'm giving you options. And honestly, being that my life was in danger, I was in love with her, but I had to go, bro. I just had to go. I just had to go. I just had to go. I might have put my parents through a lot of stuff, but this right here, I don't wish this on nobody. I don't. I'm thankful to God to where I'm at today to have that mind to be like, nah, we not doing that, because anything, the type of daughter, if anything happened, baby, I'm calling my mom and my daddy. I'm still, but God will put you in situations to where, like, you ain't got no choice but to really call on him. Yeah. It's like that. I was there. I was there. And I felt like for me, God kept giving me chance after chance. Like he just kept letting me see this stuff. And at first I didn't understand it, but now I do. Now that I'm not in that situation anymore. I was putting people in situations all because I was chasing after love. Not the right type of love, but just somebody that I fell in love with. I'll be honest. It started in the apartments, and I think I was more so okay with us just being in the apartments because I was okay, whatever she got going on between me and her, keep it right here. Okay, cool. But once it started out in the streets, that's when I was like, okay. It's like with me at the time, let me just say at the time, because I'm nowhere near like that anymore. But at the time, I was just being hard headed, y'all. I was being super hard headed. And I guess it wasn't enough, you know. All I'm looking at is I gotta save this girl. Who am I to save somebody when baby, me not realizing I'm putting like she about to put you in whole danger and I'm following right after her. Yep, and look where they got me. So, and you guys, I'm trying to be as positive as possible about this story. Like, I don't want to go in detail, but I'm trying to be as positive about this story as possible because right now as we speak, this person is no longer here. Like, she is deceased. I don't know why I did like that, but she's deceased and I'm still here. So it's like I'm telling my story, where it brought me, you know, certain situations to where like I was on the streets. I would have people come up to me and they would be like looking at me saying, "Oh, I want to see you try this. I want to see you do this." Thank God I was in the right mindset. Yeah, I was scared, was scared, but I didn't want to see myself end up like that because I seen how it was doing the person that I was with. And it obviously took a turn for the worse because I'm like, hell no. Heck no, I don't want to do that. No. Not only her, but other people that we were around, I seen how it was doing them too. It's nothing but just spirits. Oh, I wanna see you smoke this or do this. I was like, nah man, I'm good. Whole time I'm scared, but I'm good. I'm good. And truth be told, I never had the intentions to do any of that, you guys. I was just literally trying to, or thought that I could save someone that I was in love with. That is it. That is all. That got me to some places that I just really had to make a decision, a life or death decision. And I made a decision. Shoot, it hurted, but I made a decision. Because it got to a point where, y'all, I was looking like a whole crackhead on the streets, y'all. I was drained. I was mentally tired. I was empty. I don't wish that on nobody, you know? Yes, it hurt it. It hurt it. I'm low-key still healing. When I say healing, you guys, you're like, yes, I'm grieving a little bit. It's not as bad as it was before, because before I couldn't talk about it, but now like I'm having the courage to talk about it. But because I want y'all to know. I want y'all to know my story, where I was and where I am now. So I'm gonna give y'all a story of how this ended, and then we're gonna go into something else. For one night, we was in my city, and so I knew that she was supposed to go into rehab. You know, she just kept telling me like, I need my little do. I said, nah, you're not gonna get your do, because if you do that, you know, you're not gonna be able to get to where you need to be. Like, you know, we trying to get you help. Walk on the side of the street. Mind y'all, I'm not gonna let nobody dumb. But I was smart in this situation, okay? And I'm nowhere near trying to be funny at all. I'm in the grass, okay? She's in the street. I'm like, hey, get out the street before you get hit by a car, bro. Like, get out the street. So she's telling me, you know, what she's gunning for. The minute she says that's that exact substance that she's gunning for, a car hits her and her body flips over. You guys, I never seen anybody get hit before with a car, so this was just as a shock to me, okay? Like, So I dragged her. I immediately dragged her because, for one, I just watched somebody get hit. So I dragged her, and I didn't know that after you like hit a person that you're not supposed to. I guess they say like after a person gets hit, you're not supposed to really like touch them. I didn't know that. I said, oh no, like so I don't want this to be like one of those situations on them movies to where like somebody get hit and there's blood everywhere and I'm holding her in my arms and things like that. Like I legit thought it was gonna be like that type of situation. I was like, God, please, no. Like I got her in my arms, it's blood everywhere. Like she has like this big concussion in the middle of her head. I don't know. I don't know what I thought, bro. I thought the girl was gonna die in my arms. I'm thinking the girl dead. Like, she's here. I'm like, okay, so you want me to call 911? Okay, cool. There's a Denny's, like, right there. I do have my phone, but my phone is deactivated. Like, it doesn't work. So I'm running. To Denny's, trying to, you know. As I turn around and I look behind me, I see her stand up. And she's walking with me. And I said, how? Not knowing, before we got to this point, da-da-da-da-da. And I said, oh, okay, so it gives you like more power, I guess. Please tell me y'all are catching on to what I'm saying, because I'm not really trying to be like specific in no way. I just hope y'all know. So she had did a little da 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 da, and that's what made her like stand up. And I was like, ah, okay. So as we walking into the door, I'm letting the manager know, whoever worked for Denny's. I'm like, hey, my girl just got hit by a car. I'm on the phone with my mom, crying, da da da. Speeding up, she comes in and she sits down. So the last thing me and her did before we actually departed from each other, because it was actually a choice that I had to make for myself. So this is the last thing that happened. She took my hand and she said, promise me you're not gonna leave me. She said, promise me, like put this on your life that you're not gonna leave me. In the back of my head, you guys, I was already tired and I didn't want to keep going through what we was already going through out there in the streets. Like, I don't wish that on nobody. In the back of my head, I had already made the decision, like, I'm not doing this no more. I'm just not doing this no more. Like, no. But I'm telling her, I said, yeah. Like, look at her dead in her eyes. I said, yeah, bro. Like, she don't know that I'm tired. She don't know that. Like, her mind is gone. She don't know that I'm tired. She leaves. Mind you, my mama is waiting on me, right? So in my mind, I'm like, I really could go though. But I was like, I don't want to go through that no more. But I was like, I really could go. Like, it don't hurt to check on her. I'm like, it does not hurt to check on this chick, right? So my mama is parked, you guys. She like, so what you gonna do? Cause my mama knows what's up. Like, I didn't kind of dragged her too. She was like, so what you gonna do? So we gotta go to the hospital and check on her. She was like, who going to the hospital? I said, Mom, we have to follow after them so that I can go check on her. She said, girl, if you don't see that this is a sign literally from God, like he's giving you, like he's showing you like what's going on. If you don't see that this is a sign from God telling you to like get yourself together, because if you do go back, it's just not gonna be good. And she was like, you got two options. She was like, we can either go home, you can pack your stuff, and you can go and don't call my phone, don't do none of that. Or you can go home, get your stuff. And Tori, if you decide to leave, please don't call me, because I'm tired. I'm tired. When the mother says they tired, y'all, I'm not a mom, but I'm just speaking by what I put my mom through. They genuinely mean it. They are tired. So that's when I made the decision, after I was thinking about everything that I had went through for those 2-3 years and everything I put my parents through. I said, you know what? On second thought, I think I'm just gonna stay. She was like, oh, okay, I thought so. I didn't, like, you guys, that was hard. It was hard, but I didn't want to keep ending up in those places because, yes, like, it was gonna be hard for my life too. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So I was like, it ain't that hard. Let me get my stuff. So after I told, told them pretty much like everything that happened. My mom, you know, relieved that her daughter was good. I knew once she told me that she was going back out there that it was a wrap. Like it was a wrap regardless. But I just knew like for her and I, like it was official, like a seal on it. It was like a wrap. So that was not easy. It wasn't easy at all. Like it was really hard. It wasn't hard to the point to where like I wanted to lose my life, because no, I didn't. It wasn't that hard, but it was hard because I had to let her go. And I know I had to let her go. I was just hoping later on, like as time passed on, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 months, a year or two, that it would have been a better outcome. That's all I was hoping. But regardless, I still had to get my life together. And I thank God for the people that was actually like there in my life, like really like being there for me and everything. That was not easy, y'all. A lot of nights, I would have some dark nights, some dark moments. But you know, God ain't gonna put you through nothing you can't handle. God will never leave you nor forsake you. He is right there, and yes, he was right there. And every day, man, every day, I just be thanking God. I'm just so serious. I just be thanking God, like, wow. Wow, Jesus, wow. But I kind of have, like, my moments slightly, though, slightly. But one thing I don't want to do is keep dwelling on that. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by dwelling on that is because knowing that she is deceased, she's not here anymore, I just wanted to let people know what I went through and how it changed me, how God is redirecting my life, and how he's put me on the path that he's got me on right now. I'm not there all the way. Let's believe that. And it's not happening overnight, but I'm there. You feel what I'm saying? I'm getting there. So, and before I end this video, I do want to just talk about like the consequences of the lack of self-love. Like lack of self-love for me personally. At the time, let me just put that out there. At the time, relationship that I was in, it was affecting me really bad, like emotionally, mentally, physically. And the ones that really knew me could really see that. Like, and it's a lot of like, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of friendships too that I fell back from, because at the time I was just trying to protect what friendships I had and the ones that was important to me. And I cut them off because I just knew what was gonna happen, and I didn't want that. And so I did what I thought was best for the friendships that I had. Like, I was loving this person more than I loved myself, like really putting myself in those type of situations for real. Like, what? I ain't never, what? No. And it just gets to a point like you can't love people to your own detriment, because it'll start affecting you and you'll be dragged down. Unless you're like really strong-minded, bro, and you just really just been through that, and you like, nah, like the first red flag you see, you out because you already know what's up, that's different. But if you haven't, run. It's different. Like if you haven't, it's just different, you know. And I'm just telling y'all my story. I just feel like now I'm at the point in my life where I am on the path that God has me on. And like I say, I'm not all the way there yet, but he has me still. He has me right where he wants me to be. And y'all, I'm just thankful. I'm so thankful. But this is what I wanted to come on here and really like share with y'all, like my actual story. And I just really hope it touched somebody. Took a lot of courage for me to come on here and actually talk about this. I called this Talks with Tori my story for a reason. And I also know that I'll never let myself fold again like that for nobody. I ain't going down like that again, y'all. Hope it touched somebody. But, and I also want to say thank you to the ones that's really been there, keeping up with my YouTube, watching me just throughout all the years, because I know y'all definitely see a change. But I'm going to end this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I really do. I hope you guys enjoy it. Once again, it's your girl, Tori, not with a Y, but with an I, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.